If you're pregnant and finding yourself wide awake at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering why your body has suddenly decided that the middle of the night is party time, this video is absolutely for you. Now, I know what you're thinking. You've probably been told a million times that it's just because you're drinking too much water, or that you need to pee constantly, or that it's just part of pregnancy and you should get used to it. But here's the thing that's going to blow your mind. While bladder pressure might wake you up initially, there's actually a much deeper, more fascinating reason why you're lying there fully alert at 3 a.m., unable to fall back asleep. And understanding this is going to be a total game changer for your sleep quality. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because I'm constantly sharing evidence-based information that can genuinely transform your pregnancy experience. And if you find this helpful, please give it a thumbs up so other expecting parents can discover this too. So, let's start with what's really happening in your body during pregnancy that's causing these middle-of-the-night wake-ups. Your body is literally undergoing one of the most incredible transformations in human biology. We're talking about creating an entire human being from scratch, and that requires some serious biochemical changes that go way beyond just needing to visit the bathroom more often. The real culprit behind your 3 a.m. wake-ups is actually a complex interplay of hormonal shifts, blood sugar fluctuations, and your body's changing circadian rhythms. Let me break this down for you in a way that's going to make everything click into place. First, let's talk about cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone. During pregnancy, your cortisol patterns undergo significant changes. Normally, cortisol follows a predictable pattern. It's highest in the morning to help you wake up, and gradually decreases throughout the day to help you wind down for sleep. But during pregnancy, this pattern gets disrupted. Your cortisol levels tend to spike during the night, particularly in the early morning hours around 2 to 4 a.m. This spike is actually your body's way of preparing for the increased energy demands of supporting both you and your growing baby. But here's where it gets really interesting. This cortisol spike doesn't happen in isolation. It's closely connected to your blood sugar levels, which are also going through major changes during pregnancy. Your body becomes more insulin-resistant as pregnancy progresses, which is actually a normal and healthy adaptation designed to ensure your baby gets adequate glucose. However, this insulin resistance can lead to blood sugar fluctuations throughout the night. When your blood sugar drops during sleep, your adrenal glands release stress hormones, including cortisol and adrenaline, to trigger your liver to release stored glucose. This is a survival mechanism that ensures your brain and your baby continue to receive adequate fuel even while you're sleeping. But the problem is that this hormonal cascade is incredibly activating to your nervous system. It's like your body is hitting an internal alarm clock that says, "Wake up, we need to address this energy situation." This is why you might notice that you wake up not just needing to use the bathroom, but feeling genuinely alert, sometimes even anxious or with your mind racing. Your nervous system has been activated by these hormonal changes, and simply emptying your bladder isn't going to address the underlying cause of your wakefulness. Now, let's add another layer to this puzzle: melatonin, your body's natural sleep hormone. During pregnancy, melatonin production and sensitivity can be significantly altered. Some women experience decreased melatonin production, while others find that their bodies become less responsive to the melatonin they do produce. This disruption in melatonin function can make it much harder to maintain deep sleep throughout the night, even when you're physically exhausted. The fascinating thing about melatonin during pregnancy is that it's not just important for your sleep, it actually plays crucial roles in fetal development, including brain development and establishing your baby's own circadian rhythms. So your body's essentially reprioritizing melatonin use, which can leave you with less available for maintaining your own sleep cycles. There's also the factor of progesterone, which increases dramatically during pregnancy. While progesterone is often thought of as a calming hormone that should promote sleep, the reality is more complex. Yes, progesterone can have sedating effects, but it also affects your sleep architecture, the way you cycle through different stages of sleep. High progesterone levels can lead to more fragmented sleep, with more frequent transitions between sleep stages, making you more likely to wake up and have difficulty returning to deep sleep. Your changing body temperature regulation also plays a significant role in these nighttime awakenings. During pregnancy, your core body temperature runs slightly higher, and you may experience hot flashes or night sweats, particularly in the second and third trimesters. Your body's ability to regulate temperature becomes less efficient, and since optimal sleep requires a slight drop in core body temperature, these temperature fluctuations can trigger wake-ups. But let's get back to that blood sugar connection, because this is where you can actually take some concrete action. The 3 a.m. wake-up is often your body's way of signaling that your blood sugar has dropped too low during the night. This typically happens because there's been too long a gap between your last meal and your overnight fast. During pregnancy, your metabolism is working overtime and you're burning through glucose stores more quickly than usual. When your blood sugar drops, your adrenal glands release stress hormones, including cortisol and adrenaline, to trigger your liver to release stored glucose. This is a survival mechanism that ensures your brain and your baby continue to receive adequate fuel even while you're sleeping. But the problem is that this hormonal cascade is incredibly activating to your nervous system. It's like your body is hitting an internal alarm clock that says, "Wake up, we need to address this energy situation." Instead, the key is to focus on blood sugar stability. This means paying attention not just to what you eat, but when you eat it. A small, protein-rich snack before bed can make an enormous difference in preventing those 3 a.m. wake-ups. We're talking about something that combines protein with a small amount of healthy fat, maybe a few almonds, a small piece of cheese, some Greek yogurt, or even a tablespoon of nut butter. The goal is to provide your body with slow-burning fuel that can help maintain stable blood sugar throughout the night. The timing of this bedtime snack is crucial. You want to eat it about 30 to 60 minutes before you actually lie down to sleep. This gives your body time to begin digesting and absorbing the nutrients without causing discomfort when you're trying to fall asleep. It's also important to look at your dinner composition and timing. Eating your last main meal too early in the evening can set you up for blood sugar drops during the night. Ideally, you want to have dinner about 3 to 4 hours before bedtime, and make sure it includes adequate protein and healthy fats along with your carbohydrates. This combination helps slow down digestion and provides more sustained energy release. Another factor that many pregnant women don't realize is affecting their sleep is magnesium deficiency. Pregnancy increases your magnesium needs significantly, and many women don't get adequate amounts from their diet alone. Magnesium is crucial for muscle relaxation, nervous system function, and blood sugar regulation. A deficiency can contribute to restless legs, muscle cramps, anxiety, and yes, disrupted sleep patterns, including those 3 a.m. wake-ups. The stress of pregnancy itself, both physical and emotional, can also contribute to disrupted sleep patterns. Your body is working incredibly hard to grow a baby, your hormones are fluctuating wildly, and you may be dealing with anxiety about the pregnancy, birth, or becoming a parent. This chronic low-level stress keeps your nervous system in a more activated state, making you more prone to wake-ups and less able to return to deep sleep quickly. Creating a consistent bedtime routine becomes even more important during pregnancy because it helps signal to your nervous system that it's time to shift into rest mode. This might include dimming lights, taking a warm bath, doing some gentle stretching, practicing relaxation breathing, or listening to calming music. The key is consistency. Doing the same things in the same order each night helps train your body to recognize these cues as signals for sleep. Your sleep environment also becomes crucial during pregnancy. Because your body temperature regulation is less efficient, keeping your bedroom cool around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit can help promote better sleep. Using breathable, moisture-wicking pajamas and bedding can also help manage night sweats and temperature fluctuations. Light exposure is another critical factor that many people overlook. During pregnancy, your circadian rhythms can become more sensitive to light exposure. Getting bright light first thing in the morning and avoiding blue light from screens for at least an hour before bedtime can help strengthen your natural sleep-wake cycle and reduce the likelihood of middle-of-the-night awakenings. If you do wake up at 3 a.m., resist the urge to check your phone or turn on bright lights. Use dim red light if you need to navigate to the bathroom, and try to keep your mind as quiet as possible. Some women find that keeping a small protein snack by their bedside can help. If you wake up and feel alert or anxious, having a few almonds or a small piece of cheese might help stabilize blood sugar and make it easier to fall back asleep. It's also worth mentioning that these sleep disruptions, while frustrating, are actually serving an important biological purpose. Your body is preparing you for the sleep disruptions that come with having a newborn. Some researchers believe that the fragmented sleep patterns of late pregnancy help train parents to be more responsive to their baby's needs during the night. Understanding the real reasons behind your 3 a.m. wake-ups can be incredibly empowering. Instead of feeling frustrated and helpless, you can take targeted action to support your body's changing needs. Focus on blood sugar stability, ensure adequate nutrition, including key minerals like magnesium, create a sleep-supportive environment, and remember that some level of sleep disruption during pregnancy is completely normal and temporary. Remember, every pregnancy is different, and what works for one person might not work exactly the same for another. Pay attention to your body's signals and don't hesitate to discuss persistent sleep problems with your healthcare provider. Sometimes underlying conditions like gestational diabetes, sleep apnea, or restless leg syndrome can contribute to sleep disruptions and may need specific treatment. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with other expecting parents who might be struggling with sleep. Subscribe to my channel for more evidence-based pregnancy and parenting content, and let me know in the comments what your biggest sleep challenges have been during pregnancy. I read every comment and love connecting with this amazing community of parents. Sweet dreams, beautiful mamas. Your body is doing incredible work, and with a little understanding and some targeted support, you can get the restorative sleep you need and deserve during this amazing journey.